Hey there, football fanatics. Get ready to dive into 3 incredible Pittsburgh Steelers news pieces. You won't believe the electrifying changes happening behind the scenes. And guess what? There's a mind-blowing revelation in the last piece that will keep everyone on the edge of their seats. Steelers make exciting team changes. Big news from the Pittsburgh Steelers. They've just made 3 important moves to their team lineup. First up, they welcomed CB Lavert-Hill to their squad. He's a talented player who started his journey with the Chiefs in 2020, even though he didn't get to play in any official games back then. Lavert's been working hard, practicing with different teams like the Eagles and the Cardinals, before heading over to the 49ers and then the Browns. He's like a super determined athlete, and guess what? He's the younger brother of a former player, DB Lano Hill, who used to play for the Seahawks and the Panthers. But wait, there's more. The Steelers had to say goodbye to CB Duke Dawson. Unfortunately, he got hurt, and the team decided it's best for him to take a break from the field. We hope he gets better soon. And last but not least, they also said farewell to CB Isaiah Dunn. It's a tough decision, but sometimes teams have to make changes to keep things fresh and exciting. Isaiah's been part of the team, but now he's moving on to new adventures. So, there you have it, 3 important moves by the Steelers. They're getting ready for some exciting games ahead, and we can't wait to see how Lavert-Hill and the rest of the team perform on the field. The Steelers are proving they're more than ready to tackle the competition. But that's not all. They're also keeping an eye on a new addition that could make all the difference for the team. Steelers host former Commanders CB Corn Elder. The Pittsburgh Steelers are expressing interest in a former 5th-round pick. The Pittsburgh Steelers are doing some scouting in the slot cornerback position as they hosted former Washington Commander Corn Elder, as reported by Aaron Wilson of KPRC2. Elder, 28, was picked in the 5th round by the Panthers in 2017, coming from the University of Miami, and played in the 2017 and 2018 seasons in Carolina. In 2019, he moved over to the New York Giants, but returned to the Panthers before the season's end, staying with them through 2020. In the years 2021 and 2022, Elder played for the Commanders. In 35 games, he amassed 48 tackles, 4 pass deflections, an interception, and a forced fumble. The Steelers might be indicating that Duke Dawson will be sidelined for an extended period due to a knee injury suffered in the preseason opener against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Dawson went down in the 4th quarter and did not return. He was seen at practice the following day, but was not in practice gear. If signed, Elder will compete with Elijah Riley and Shandon Sullivan for the team's nickelback position on the 53-man roster. Be sure to bookmark the All Steelers website for the latest news, exclusive interviews, play breakdowns, and much more. But just wait until you see what's up next. This next piece of news is a true masterstroke. The Steelers are continuing their quest for talents that will leave the fans in awe. And speaking of incredible additions, we have one more surprise in the upcoming report. Steelers bring on a former Vikings cornerback. Hey, young football fans, guess what? The Pittsburgh Steelers just added a new player to their team. They signed Nevelle Clark, who used to play for the Minnesota Vikings. Right now, he's been playing as a cornerback in the USFL with the New Orleans Breakers. Aaron Wilson from KPRC2 shared this cool news. Nevelle Clark had quite a journey before joining the Steelers. He played really well for the Breakers in the USFL, getting 2 interceptions and making 26 tackles. He spent 2 seasons with the Breakers. Back in 2021, he played in the Spring League with the Generals, and now he's back in the USFL. Back when he was in college at UCF in 2020, he didn't get picked in the draft, but the Minnesota Vikings liked his skills and signed him as a free agent. Nevelle gave it his all in their training camp, but unfortunately, he didn't make the final team. He tried to find his way back to the NFL, but didn't get a chance until now. He even had some practice sessions with the New York Giants. While he was in college, playing for the Knights, Nevelle Clark did a fantastic job. He got a special award for being amazing in his redshirt junior year. He caught 2 interceptions and stopped 13 passes from the other team. In 2020, he even played in a special game called the East-West Shrine Bowl. Now, here's more news. The Steelers are also looking at another cool player named Corn Elder. He's a slot cornerback and used to play for the Carolina Panthers. He came into the league in 2017 after being picked by the Panthers. He played a bit with a few different teams, like the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Then, in 2021, the Washington Commanders added him to their team. He was there from 2021 to 2022. But it seems like he's been looking for a new team lately. The Steelers are on the lookout for more cornerbacks to join their team. Maybe it's because one of their players, Duke Dawson, got hurt. But it could also be because they want to make their team even stronger. So, they're checking out all the talented players out there to see who could be the perfect fit. Exciting times for the Steelers and their fans. And so, with powerful plays and thrilling changes, the Pittsburgh Steelers are setting the stage for an explosive season.